Salutare to part 12 of my campaign as Rome on very hard difficulty in Total War Rome 2 Rise of the Republic. We continue after our second civil war has broken out, conveniently creating a barrier between us and many of our foes. We now focus our efforts to find a point to push through the enemy lines to deliver an impactful strike against our enemies. And I think I have found a way. Hopefully. Time will tell. Let's see. Since Camillus has been named dictator, he's going to be dictator for one more turn. I'm going to try to push through Curious here. Hopefully deal a pretty decisive blow against the Sabines. And I would like to use that opportunity to try to subjugate the Aequi. That will also depend on what our Roman secessionists do. Right now, they have not been doing a whole lot. We'll see how that goes. If anything, I'll have to just pull Camillus back to Roma to hold any positions that are exposed. But for the time being, let's get this ball rolling. Let's see. Reinforced army. What's the garrison like here? 9. And they're all at full health. Let's see. I think Camillus has the night attack ability. Or perhaps not. I've got movement range. Second wind. I think I might have skipped over that.
We are the men of Rome. Spill their guts.
Yep, I don't have night attack. Well, it would have been nice to separate the two because I could easily just push through that if they were independent. I don't know how easy it's going to be, but screw it. It's just going to have to be done. No ways about it. As always, if you have any kind of advice, comments, suggestions, strategies, tactics, tips, and/or historical commentary, anything to add, feel free to leave it in the comments. Range. I should be looking at these units here. Man, I'm really outranging them a fair amount. So, man, it doesn't look foggy, but there's the fog. Did it deceive me? It deceived me. It was clear. Come on. Okay, these guys are fortified. So, here's hoping that with additional armies coming out, the AI feels inclined to come out of their fortress and confront me. That would make things quite a bit easier.
Battle group ready and awaiting orders. Battle group ready. Battle group awaiting orders.
And if that's the case, let's see. If there was any indication on where the reinforcements would be coming from, it should be coming from the far side of this fortress. And I would like to get in between them. That's a mighty fine hilltop. I'm going to try to claim it. Let's get these hoplites here. I'm going to spread out a little more than usual, just in case the reinforcements come in from elsewhere. Here's hoping that the reinforcements don't just come in from over here, because I won't be able to cut that off. Welites, let's put them off to this flank. Flingers onto my right flank, archers in the middle. Cavalry, let's throw them here on the extreme flanks. Camillus right in the center. Alright, let's see if we can pick up some reinforcements. Cut them off. And let's see what these units do. Damn. Okay, so they're coming in from over there. Let's send these guys over to try to distract.
Teach these swine what happens to those who oppose.
And let's bring in my folks. Ooh, they are coming out of the fortress.
Your orders? Ready. Stop!
Cool. In that case, we're gonna hold off.
Quick, march! Commander. Advance at speed.
And move our guys here.
At the double.
Hold this line. I'm gonna try to bring them out a bit. Make them wider than usual. To try to absorb the extra length
Quick, march!
that they're inevitably gonna have.
Slingers.
Slingers.
At
Let's get them
speed.
higher up.
At your service. Advance at speed.
Let's get them in the trees.
At the double.
And then hopefully we can pick off some of these ranged units.
Swords. At your service. Spears ready.
Let's see. It looks like they're sitting and waiting for everyone else. I'd rather not let that happen. Let's really get these guys drawn out.
Swords.
Move them forward.
Quick march. Ready and waiting. Advance at speed.
We'll see who the bigger fool was here.
Elites.
Them for coming out of their fortress or me for climbing down off the hilltop.
Advance at speed. At the double. Spears.
Alright, is there cav coming in? Could be.
Ready and waiting. Officer phalanx. Missiles ready and waiting.
So, okay, let's try to pull in my own cavalry on my left flank here.
Commander.
And we'll get
Advance at speed. Missile infantry.
one volley off.
By
And
your
we'll
command,
turn it off.
orders. Engage.
Pull in these folks.
Etruscan bowmen. Advance at speed.
Alright, we're getting going for earnest here.
Double. Men of Italia. Swift riders at
Let's
your
overwhelm those horsemen
command.
if we can. Oh, dang. I barely caught that. It looks like their general came in from another flank. Alright, they've broken. So, pull the cavalry out. These swordsmen reform the line.
Melee cavalry ready. By your command. Valites. Ready. Commander. Missile infantry at your command. Slingers.
Alright, focus on them.
Melee cavalry.
Let's get this cavalry to come about and try to support these swordsmen. The Whaley-Taste, I'm going to try to leave. I might pull these guys out. And continue firing away. These Whaley-Taste, I'm going to try to get them to hold because they're not too bad in combat, melee combat.
Cavalry. And your orders. Ready for orders. Spears.
And let's get these guys involved here.
Engage! Brave Romans to a man! Advance!
This cavalry has come out. So let's meet them.
Ready for orders! Orders understood! Spears! Etruscan bowmen! Now! Ready and waiting! Melee horsemen! Swords! Spears!
Weletes are barely holding in there. They can hold out for a bit longer. We'll be able to smash through these spearmen that are about to break.
Sons of Mars, swift riders at your command. By your command. Ready
And they've come back. Alright, well, I had to alleviate the pressure a little bit.
spears, slingers.
There are other generals breaking now, but they haven't shattered yet. You know what? I'm fine with that. Ah, there he goes. He's shattered now.
Swift melee cavalry. Swords! By your command, commander.
Let's get the general involved. My general.
Orders.
Pull that calf back. These swordsmen should be cutting through the spearmen here shortly.
We await your command. Melee infantry.
Get those swordsmen to chase down.
We await your command. Ready. By your command.
Just keep those slingers moving.
Ready and waiting. Loose your orders. Melee troops. Ready for orders.
Alright, let's get some support to these Weletes.
Equites. Etruscan bowmen. Melee cavalry ready. Riders advance.
Get some second wind going here for my general.
Forwards.
There we go.
Riders advance. Ready and waiting. Swords. Orders understood. Ready.
My right flank cavalry is about to break theirs.
Slingers. Orders. Your orders. Commander.
There we go. Alright, so they're broken. These swordsmen can come in and start flanking. They're massive units. Huge, massive units.
Orders.
Okay, let's pull these swordsmen back and get my cavalry engaged.
Melee troops awaiting orders. At your service. Ready and waiting. Swords. Etruscan bowmen.
Alright, pull these bowmen back.
Equites. Ready and waiting. Melee troops.
Bring these swordsmen over.
Yours to command. Ready. Engage. Your orders.
Pull in my other swordsmen. Alright,
Equites.
this is developing well.
Proud Romans all. Ready and waiting. Missile infantry at your command. Melee horsemen. Swords.
Let's see. I'm going to try to swing these swordsmen around and hit them from the rear, and that should be able to just shut down their morale.
Melee horsemen. Ready and waiting. Swords. Learn, give us strength. Slingers. Valites. Your orders. Forward. Orders. Riders. At the double.
Let's see. Did I think one of my units of horsemen broke there.
Your orders. Ready and waiting. At your service.
It's alright. It'll be a unit of slingers, and the rest of my cavalry will be able to
Equites.
beat them down pretty well.
And glory. Italian cavalry. Melee cavalry ready and waiting. Engage. Ready. Slingers. Orders. Missiles
Okay,
ready and waiting.
would like to re-angle these slingers. I might split them up a little bit.
At the double. Ready and waiting. Swift riders at yours to command. Ready and waiting. Melee horsemen. We await your command. Ready for orders.
Reissue these attack orders, make sure everybody is putting that pressure on.
Equites.
Bring my general around and hit them in the gap here. Get that second wind off again.
Forward. Your orders.
Okay, this is almost wrapped up here.
Ready and waiting.
I will be sure to try to chase down as many folks as I can.
At your service. Equities.
Just to reduce the amount of folks I have to fight later on. And let's actually turn off fire at will.
Commander.
Try to cut down on the friendly fire that I'm bound to incur.
Equities.
There we go. Alright, so... Oh, they've got their general left.
Ready for orders. Charge.
Let's see, what is he doing? He is just messing about. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to use my cavalry to try to chase down as many people as I can. And then use my infantry to redraw the lines and intercept this general before he gets back into his fort.
Awaits your command. Melee cavalry ready.
Okay, they're good enough. See if I can find anyone else. They're pretty well cut down. I don't think there were too many folks that left this mess. Look at that carnage. That one unit of hoplites did a hell of a job holding the line. Alright, we'll bring those guys around on this flank. I'm going to try to bait them away from the fort here just to give my units time to form up.
Quickly now. Melee horsemen.
I do believe... Oh, they're swordsmen. They're not spearmen. Okay.
Equities. Swords.
If they were spearmen, I think they could bait a little more easily to follow some horsemen around.
At the double.
Just because of the rock, paper, scissors nature of the combat in Total War.
Slingers. Loose. Yours to command. Riders at the double. Sons of Mars. Spears. Your orders.
Alright, so they're kind of reforming their line. I think they're facing my units now, just so they're not getting shot in the back.
Swords.
Which will give me time to kind of draw up my lines, redraw my lines here. So we can get some good
Your orders.
closure, separation between them and the fort.
At the double. Ready. Ready for orders. Advance at speed.
You know, and I'm pretty sure. Let's play this, and let's get a charge in. Because if they break, I don't know if I'm going to be able to chase them down. It might just end. So let's get a good, solid charge in. Boom. Solid hit. Okay, cool. I will be able to continue. And we're just gonna cut them down where they stand. Bloody chaos. Quite literally. heck of a time to be a Roman. I noticed too that, let's stop them from firing. That Mark Strong is not letting me know every time the general gets killed. That must be new. Alright, so, whoa, 529 kills. That is a solid investment. Solid indeed. Our front line held incredibly well. They took a heck of a beating too, though. 269, 272, 272 again with those swordsmen. That's a lighter swordsman unit as well. 236 kills off of my waylays that did not engage in melee combat. Archers did really well as well. Good to see 1185 losses. So not quite half of my army, but pretty darn close. Let's see. And their losses are pretty substantial. Only not even 300 got away. So hopefully that's enough to wipe out the army, easing my attempt to push forward and take the town. I want to take Cures because since Camillus is still dictator, the replenishment is going to be insane this end turn. Alright, so one unit remains, the garrison is gone, that general's gone. I did lose a unit of cavalry, it's an acceptable loss. Very nice to see, only one unit of survivors. Excellent, let's get that wealth.
Pick up those feet, you laggards.
And let's see what the heck happens. Cool, I could just walk in. I should have looked at the unit, the buildings. I'm just gonna raise it. Okay, good. I would have to convert the buildings, which is why I wanted to raise it. And let's go with some agriculture. Get some extra food. And the replenishment should be, yes, very good. Very good indeed. Let's see, it was some Italian cavalry that I lost, so I'll be able to... native Equi horsemen. Interesting that I'm able to recruit some auxiliary units. It's kind of fun, actually. How do they compare? Base morale is significantly lower, although that's probably the unit experience. Though not entirely. Their base morale is just, I think, overall lower. 44 attack, weapon damage of 27. So a little better. Melee defense of 74, armor of 17. Oh, even better. Sure, let's we'll give them a try.
Join the Roman army. The Roman army is a force to be reckoned with.
All right. So, okay, good. So I am sharing a border with the Equi here, but it's not a shared border that is traversable. So they still would not be able to hit me unless, of course, they get military access here. Or they're just willing to take that public order hit. Or, not public order, but just relationship hit. Alright, well that worked out pretty well. Anything else? I don't think there's anything else for me to do. Okay. Let's move this patrician over here. And we'll increase the tax rate. This guy's still stealing wealth. That's good. All right. Let's go ahead and end the turn and hope that I don't get smashed by some mysteriously large army that appears out of nowhere. Okay. Tarchuna seems to be pulling back. At least going to the north again. Gallic Confederation, I'm not quite sure what they're doing with their navies, but they don't look incredibly strong. Which is not good because I think they are at war with Tarchuna, and I'd rather them be stronger than weaker. The Equi are making some moves. Didn't really see much. Sabines going in to disrupt me. Had some level of success. He gained a rank. Disruption. Convert. See, the enemy dignitary has spread their own traditions within... Okay, that's fine. Converting culture. Sabotage attempt. Rivals spy failed. Good. Increase in rank, which is this patrician here. Sicilians have invaded Gela. Ooh, down in Sicily. So that's interesting. Scalians, I am at war with them. Interesting, and they're Hellenic. Greeks causing trouble with Greeks. Gallic Confederation, what do you say to some trade now? Not likely, and still no non-aggression. Alright. Just keep sitting on that.
Be welcome.
Croton, how about you fellas?
You will have it.
No. Wrong button. There we go. Still no. Okay. Sooner or later, I'll start getting some trade agreements. Either trade agreements or just the land. I'll take the land too. Look at that replenishment. Isn't that beautiful? All right.
We are the men of Rome.
Let's get this converted over. I'll take a couple turns. Let's see. I think I might use our veteran here to spy on Rayte. Figure out what their what that situation looks like, because I might be able to push out. No, I don't really want to take it, because if I do, I can get some pincher movements from the Umbri and Equi. So if it's open, I might just leave. Let's see. Oh my, he can just walk there without being force marched. So I might just bring this army up, our 2nd Legion, into Cures, while this army comes over and hits Alba Fukens. All of these guys are 2 turns to replenish, most of them anyway. So I might pull these guys out. Let's see, what does the movement range look like on these guys? Yeah, so I might lead the attack with them, put them back into town afterwards. These guys I'm going to have in ambush stance, because it is still 2. Good. Although if I can draw them in, I don't want to leave the town completely undefended though. So let's pull these guys in, make this attack. And they're running away. Okay, I was a little concerned about that. Let's get this veteran out. Okay. That's good. That's kind of what I wanted to see. There's no army there. Which leads me to think that Their armies have been pretty well hit, giving me an opportunity to come in and hit the Equi with their probably 2 armies that they have. With the movement that I have, yeah, let's hit these guys.
Hunt them down.
99% remaining force, so I'll just auto-resolve with the aggressive stance, and that hopefully will leave me enough movement to get back into our own territory to replenish. No, it doesn't. Okay.
March on.
Then it just is what it is. Okay, I definitely need night battles. I skipped over that by getting the Master Tactician. And let's not skip over it now. Okay, so he's there. Let's throw him into ambush stance. Hide him from the AI.
Is a force to be reckoned with.
I will do anything for Rome.
And I would like to get a little further.
Moving out.
Oh, did that leave him just outside of range? It's going to be so annoying if he is. I don't see another army. Let's get him inside the main army here, so we can have an income of more than 15. Cool.
Battle calls.
Alright, that's good. The Roman separatists still are not... Okay, so they're recruiting here. They're really pumping that up. We're going to leave this legion in here for a couple turns while this converts over. Roma itself should be able to withstand some attacks. The garrison is fairly strong, and it's going to take 2 turns for them to capture it. So it's a pretty strong defense for us.
We are the men of Rome.
All right, well, let's go ahead and end the turn. Ooh, I still have one more unassigned skill. That's right, for this patrician here. We're going to make him an economist. Sure, we'll go ahead and give him a leper in disguise. Or leper disguise. Okay. And then we're going to end the turn, get through this end turn phase, and let the cards fall as they may. And then we'll kind of just leave it there. Oh, making moves. Damn these rebels. No garrison. That is unfortunate. Yeah, if only I had been able to pull Camillus back and put him into ambush mode over here. I'm definitely going to fight this one out, but that's going to have to wait till next episode. Outnumbered by about 1,000. We're going to have some pretty darn good defense. Our units outmatch theirs, except for these Terrari and the Veteran Conturier. I only have Veteran Conturier. And these Axemen, I think, are going to do some pretty serious damage. Same with the Velites and the Archers. It's going to be one hell of a fight. And we're going to lose a family member. But it's just going to be what it's going to be. In any case, that's where it's going to stand. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll pick this up next time, and I'll catch you in the next one.